morning. My name is Steve Rennie. I am the Ren Baron, and this is my Ren Baron Learning to Fly YouTube channel. Well, if it seems like I've been missing in action the past couple weeks, it's not that I haven't been flying. It's that I've been spending a lot of time planning with my wife a trip across this big country of ours back to the East Coast and all the way back here to California. It's a big proposition. We'd originally planned to do it last year before the whole COVID kerfuffle changed everybody's plans, but we're back on the case here now. So one of the things that's different about this trip versus our first trip across the country, which if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to look at some of those Bahamas Adventures videos. That was very early in my Cirrus flying experience, and now 1,000 hours later, I'm a little bit more prepared. So what we're doing is I'm taking a long look at all the different routes that I might fly, the airports that I might fly to. Once I've figured out those airports, taking a look at the arrivals and departures at each of those airports so that I can be a little bit more prepared this time around and have a few less moments of big drama. And one of the things I'm doing to make that happen is I'm using my sim setup like I've never used it before. I've been practicing approaches, practicing departures, practicing, different angles at the various runways and so forth. So what I've decided to do today is to start editing up and posting some of those sim flights that I've been doing here. And so I'm going to start with today with a little bit of our pre-flight and takeoff and departure from Jackson Hole, Wyoming up to Seattle Boeing Field. Now, we hadn't originally planned on going up to Boeing Field, but I've got a little surprise in store for you folks here that will unfold over the next couple of months here. But I'm going to be going up to Seattle to pick up a very special guest who's going to fly along with us from Seattle to Los Angeles. So today, let's get started here. This is a flight from Jackson Hole, Wyoming to Boeing Field in Seattle. This is the pre-flight, the takeoff, and departure to cruise altitude. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the video. Started here. Let's get battery 1 going. Here's the fan. Let's check down here in the throttle quadrant. Got the green light down there, which is good. System is firing up. Okay, we've got the PFD is working. Let's put our headset on. Let's go enter, enter, enter. We got fuel, full fuel. Let's put fuel, full fuel, which is 92 gallons. And let's get this baby started up down to the throttle quadrant. Mixture is full. Power is full. Let's get rid of that pesky warning sign. We're going to give it a little boost prime. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,004. All right. Then we're going to pull the power throttle back to 1/4 inch. We're going to turn the ignition to both. We're going to give it a little fuel pump here. And then we're going to fire this baby up. Okay, come on. There we go. Let's go. Alternator 2, alternator 1, alternator 2, avionics. Strobe light should have been on already. My apologies on that. Let's see if our iPad is working here, and it is. This is where we are on the ramp down here at Jackson Hole Aviation, which is very expensive from what I can tell in my little research here. Let's go back to the cockpit direct here. Let's get our frequencies loaded here. I like to start at the bottom, so at 120.65 is going to be our ATIS. Throw that over into active COM 2. Ground is 12455. Let's go and get those in there. 12455. There we go. That's 550. 55. Okay, there we go. Let's go up top now. Let's put in our tower, which is 120.6, it looks like, for all IFR flights. And Salt Lake Center is 13325. And there is 13325. Need to get our ATIS here, so I got to go pilot edge start.
Connected to pilot edge.
Jackson 8 showing the airport. ATIS information echo.
2256 Zulu. Wind 350 between 330 and 050 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 9er. Dew point -13. Altimeter 3021. Arrive and departing runway 1. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo.
Okay, so now we've got our ATIS. So let's go ahead and call up ground. Jackson Hole ground, Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra at GA parking with Echo. I'd like to pick up my IFR flight plan to Boeing Field Kilo Bravo Foxtrot, India.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, clear to Boeing Field Airport. Alpine 2 departure to Kickney at Kilo India Charlie November Echo. Direct Papa India Hotel. Direct Boise as filed. Maintain climb via SID except maintain 15,000. Expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Salt Lake Center frequency 133.25, 7315.
Okay, let me read that back. Okay, we're going to clear it to Boeing Field on the Alpine 2 departure. We're going to go direct. I got the last Charlie November Echo, then direct Papa India Delta, then direct Boise, then as filed, climb via the SID, except maintain 15,000, expect 16 and 10, 13325 on the departure and 7315 on the squawk.
Another 8 Foxtrot Sierra, the 6 on the departure is Kickney Kilo India, Charlie November Echo. Next VOR is Papa India Hotel, then direct Boise as filed. Rest of the read that correct.
Okay, so that's the Alpine 2, and then direct Kickney, then direct Papa India Hotel, then direct Boise, and then as filed.
8 Foxtrot Sierra, read that correct. 5-8 taxi.
I'll advise when I'm ready. 8 Foxtrot here. Okay, let's get our flight plan all set in here now. Okay, Jack. Procedure, departure, Alpine 2. We're going to Kickney is what we're doing. Kickney, and then PIH, enter, then direct PIH, BOI for Boise, enter, okay. Then as filed, which will be new deck, NUDEQ, enter. Okay, from new deck, it's PDT, P Delta Tango, PDT, Pendleton. Before that, we want BRUKK, enter. Get you up close so you can see all that. And the next one we're going to get is SUNED, SUNED, enter. Okay, that's good. Then YKM for Yakima, I presume. YKM, enter, Yakima. Then CHINS, CHINS, enter. Then RADDY, RADDY, enter, RADDY. Then HUMP, HUMPP, enter. Then we got Auburn, AUBRN, does that sound right? That is correct. Enter. And then we got KBFI, enter. Let's get rid of Jack, which is Jackson Hole ground, Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra at GA parking with Echo ready to taxi.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, Jackson ground. I'm going to have a limit to the routing. We are departing runway 1, and then Alpine's only for runway 19.
Okay, I'm ready to copy.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, change Alpine 2 departure, Kickney to read Geyser 5 departure to Nalsi. That's November Alpha Lima Sierra India, then direct Papa India Hotel. And maintain 15,000, expect 16,000, 100 minutes after departure. Rest of the clearance has been changed.
Okay, so now same thing, except we're going to go to the Geyser 5 departure, then to Nowsy, November, Alpha Lima Sierra India, then direct PIH, then 15 to start 16 in 12 minutes in the same departure frequency and same squawk. 8 Foxtrots here.
Okay, Foxtrot reback is correct. Are you ready for taxi or you need a couple minutes to reprogram?
I'm going to need a couple minutes to reprogram. I'll come back to you when I'm ready. Thank you. Top, so we got 13325 is our departure. We got squawking 7315. So let's put that in there, 7315, which you can see right here on this particular thing. We're going to have to hit out because it doesn't do it all automatically. So we're good there. We're going to put 15,000 in as our altitude to start. There it's PIH Boise. Okay, then we're all set. All right, ready to start here. We're going on runway 1. Jackson, hold ground. Cirrus 768 Foxtrots here, ready to taxi to runway 1.
Hey, Foxtrot here, runway 1, taxi via Alpha.
1 taxi via Alpha, 8 Foxtrots here. So you can see right here on the iPad where we're going.
522, Papa Mike, Seattle Center, thank you, Yakima, Center 3018.
Okay, parking brake back on. Go to our checklist here, and we're going to go to our before takeoff. Doors are latched and closed. Caps handle is where it should be. Seat and shoulder harnesses are good. Air conditioner as desired. Fuel quantity we've confirmed. We're on the fullest tank, which is the right. But let's just switch them back and forth. They're good. Fuel pump is in low boost. That is correct. Mixture is as required. Let's go full. We're there. Flaps are down at 50. Let's confirm that. Flaps are 50. Okay, that's confirmed. Transponder is set for 7315. That's check. Autopilot check. Let's go do our autopilot check. Let's put in autopilot mode. Let's go heading. And you can see that the flight director is moving. Let's take autopilot off. Let's go back to our toga, which is 7.5 degrees up and level. Autopilot check is good. Navigation radios are set. We got 118075 for tower, 13325 and standby. Cabin heat defrost not required. We got our brakes are holding. And let's go to 1700. Let's take you up close so you can see what's going on here. Let's click our engine button and go to 1700. There's 1700. See our switches there on the left going on, and we're looking for some activity over here. Landing light pushes that up a couple. Ice should push it up a hair more. It didn't move it on this one, but usually does. Pitot heat will move it up substantially. Let's go check our mags now, which is what we're looking here for a RPM drop. It's about 90. That's a little steep. Our EGTs are rising though. That's good. Okay, we'll go back over here. Now let's check our right mag. Much less of a drop. EGTs are rising. That's all good. Back to both. Power back to 1000. Okay, and then let's go back to our checklist here. Checklist, okay, power levers are good. Alternate, we did all that. Voltage is good. Pitot heat not required. That landing light is, get rid of pitot heat and ice right now. Nav lights are not necessary. Magnetos are checked left and right. Those are good. Flight instruments, altimeter, everything is looking good at the moment. Flight controls, let's check our flight controls. Rear view, aileron left is up, right is down. Rudder, elevators are working perfectly. Let's go trim our trim. Our trim is now set. Autopilot is disconnected. Okay, we're going to go for a normal takeoff there. We know what that is, so let's go to our climb right there, and let's go back to our flight plan, and we're all set there. So let's go check our final trim flap mixture boost. Trim, flaps right here, good. Mixture is up, and we're boosting. We're all good to go. Okay, our takeoff briefing here, 6,451 feet. Our caps is 600 above that. That's 7,051. Our best caps is 2,000 above elevation. That's 8,451 today. If we have an emergency on the runway, we're going to pull the power, hit the brakes, and abort the takeoff. If we have an engine issue on the ground, between ground and 7,051, we're going to pitch for 92, mixture off, tanks off, ignition off, land straight ahead. If we have an engine issue between 7,051 and 8451, we're going to pull the parachute, mixture off, tanks off, ignition off, and float straight ahead. Beyond that, we should be able to come back here. All right, so I think we are all ready to go here. 350 and 7, so we're going to have a little tiny bit of breeze off our left here. Okay, brakes off. Let's taxi to number 1.
NorCal approach, request flight following. This is Cessna 150, just off McClellan.
Jackson Hole Tower, Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra, holding short runway 1, ready for takeoff.
There's 768 Foxtrot, Jackson Tower, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you. Okay, we're ready to go here. I think we're all set. Let's get our heading set here. And we are ready to go. All right, let's give it some power. That right rudder in there.
42 with Echo, clearance to John Wayne.
Okay, it's going to take us a little bit longer to get off the ground here. Okay, we're leaving Jackson Hole. Okay, there's 90. Flaps up 90.
Walker 542, paying clearance, clear to John Wayne Airport. Paying 6 departure to Seattle VOR is followed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 3701 2 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 3027.
Walker 542 is clear to John Wayne Airport, paying 6 departure Seattle VOR as filed, climb 3000, expect 370 and 10, departures 20.4, squawk 3072, Walker 542.
On. Ready.
Walker 542, evac.
That's
Ready.
ready.
Contact Salt Lake Center.
Contact Salt Lake Center, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you. Salt Lake Center, Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra, 8,000, climbing 15,000.
760 Foxtrot Sierra. Salt Lake Center, radar contact, climb maintain 16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000, 8 Foxtrot Sierra. Out select, 16. We're in indicated airspeed, flight level change, 120. Let's move it down 1 right here. Climbing out nicely, manifold pressure, we got all that to worry about, but no issue right now.
390, leveling off at 330.
Going to Jackson Hole for my wife.
390, Oakland Center, thank you.
Okay, so now what I did was I took the flight level change and I made it a little less steep because we got a good climb going and I want to keep our CHTs cool. So by pitching it down a little bit, it's not going quite as far uphill here. Oh, I got to put it in nav mode. There we go. To NALC now. Okay, so now we're going properly here. Okay, let's go back to our flight plan here. Checklist here. Okay, climb checklist. Oxygen is going to be required here, so let's get down in here and hit oxygen. So that's that. Power lever is full forward. Mixture is full rich. Airspeed is good. Electric fuel pump. Engine parameters are good right now. We're going to go to cruise here, and then we're going to go back to our flight plan here. And we're going to keep an eye on those instruments there. Keeping an eye on those CHTs. I've lowered our nose just a bit to keep them a little bit cooler. 350 is not a problem here right now. Climbing nicely here. Back up here. Now we'll come back over to our iPad here, and you'll see that I'm flying a kind of
Okay, 542, ping down over 168, taxi Alpha.
kind of the gutless approach. I'm kind of going around the mountains here down on the bottom here, as you can see. And we're going to swing back around here at NALC and come back down to Pocatello, then Boise, then we're going to join the airway up there. So there's our iPad. So you can see what we're doing. Let's go back to our direct here. We're 4 miles from NALC. We're looking good. Closing in on our cruising altitude. Let's sync our heading. Everything's looking good right now. So you can see right down here, we've got autopilot, we've got nav going. We're on COM 1. That's all good. We're almost at 15,000. On our plane, we get a little bell at about 15.8, but everything's looking good. The CHTs are good. Let's go ahead and flip our tank over to the left here. Come back up top. We can monitor. All right, so everything is going well right now. Climbing pretty good. So we got our climb, our cruise checklist is next. So we're looking good right there. Let's take a look out to the left. We got Jackson Lake to our left. Another beautiful view to the right. Back in the cockpit here. Okay, we're coming up on 16,000 here. Plane is turning back around now, which is good. Okay, we're now at our cruising altitude, 16,000. Plane should start leveling off here. We can pull back our power now. Let's get online here. We're heading back to Pocatello. Okay, we're picking up speed, so I'm going to pull back our power now to about 29 inches of manifold pressure. I'm going to pull our mixture back. And we're going to try to keep it lean here. And we'll keep an eye on those CHTs and all that. And we're going to reset, sync our heading right there. We're going to take a look out the window here. Let's go on the map over here. You can see we're almost ready to get back on course here. Let's go back. Let's get our PFD set for synthetic vision. And back. Trying to get us on course here a little bit. Okay, we're going now to Pocatello.
Flight level 300 for 240 at Yakima.
Okay, so whenever I see mountains in terrain, I want to check my profile. So they can do it on the PFD, but I'm going to do it here on my iPad. So our highest point along this route is about 13,000, which we're coming over here shortly, this peak in front of us. But our clearance, as you can see on the iPad here, is 2,401 above that, and then it gets lower from there. So this is really our highest point here. If I check it out a little bit, I could probably go to the right, but that's where we're heading right now. Let's get rid of the iPad and we'll let this baby fly.